We felt like that Tucker was ranked #1 in the country, certainly from the St. Louis area on the Illinois side, but a very strong leg, very accurate young man as far as PATs, and then I think he had 4 or 5 field goals over 50 yards in his career, along with that 60-yarder that set the record in the state of Illinois. So a very special guy. We're very fortunate to have him here on campus already. That will get us into spring football and see him compete, and certainly working on fundamentals, and certainly the fact that he has a very strong leg and very accurate is hard to come by when you're talking about a high school guy coming in.
Early enrollee, as you mentioned, we'll have a live interview with Tucker McCann coming up later in the show. He was rated by the Coles Kicking Camp folks as the #1 kicker in the country. It doesn't get much better than that. And, 5 field goals of 50-plus yards as a high school kid in his senior year. I mean, he sounds like he almost comes in ready-made.
Yeah, he does. And that's why you sign guys. Most of the time we have been, in the last 10 years or so, we've had walk-on guys that have developed into the starting kicker that earn scholarships. And Tucker, as ranked and as high as he was, and certainly as many offers as he had out of high school, he's a special guy, and we think that he can come in and compete right away with some guys we have on campus already. But he should be a person that we hear a lot about in the next 4 or 5 years.
Holds the school record at O'Fallon High School in O'Fallon, Illinois, with 28 career field goals, and he was a Semper Fi High School All-American. Kicked a 33-yard field goal in that game. When you look at mechanics here, what is it about him and the way he kicks the ball that makes him so accurate?
Well, he's just real smooth. He has a soccer background, but you come through the ball. He's very consistent with his fundamentals as far as getting lined up, attacking the ball, and then his follow through is right on target every single time. And it's like a golf swing for those that are not really kickers, guys that play golf. It's having the same mechanics. Your swing is the same, and the leg swing is the same all the way. It's a finishing target to the target, and that's certain he does it every time.
What's the major adjustment for him from high school to college, moving from kicking off a tee or a block to using a holder exclusively?
Well, the good ones, a lot of the high school players are starting to use to kick off the ground back when they're in high school. But the high school rules are such that you can actually kick off the block. It gives you the advantage in high school. But most of these kids have been practicing off the ground for a long time, and that'll be the big adjustment just having done it. And also, snapper holder will be different than his high school, but we have some good guys on campus here that we think can really help him along, and they're working hard in the offseason. Having him here already in school is big.